Hi everyone and welcome back, and if you're new here, I am Prakriti, and in today's video I am going to share my favorite makeup products with you guys. So I know I have reviewed a lot of products on my channel, but that does not mean that I use all of them. So today I will be creating a bronzy summer look using all of my most used / favorite makeup products, and these are all drugstore. So let's get started. The first step is to moisturize. The most used drugstore moisturizer for my skin is the Garnier Wrinkle Lift. I use this most of the times because it builds a perfect moisture barrier between my skin and makeup. I'm taking a generous amount of this one and applying it on my face and neck. I also love the Simple Light Hydrating Moisturizer. That one is great for oily skin. If you're looking for high-end options, I'd say Clinique 72 Hour Moisture Surge works really fine, and I think it will work on all skin types. But for now I'm talking about my go-to moisturizer, so it has to be this one. I use it only under full coverage makeup and not on a daily basis. Next step is priming. For that I'm using a primer water. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. The travel size is around 900 rupees or something, and I love everything about this primer water. It instantly hydrates your skin and it smells so good, makes your skin look plump and completely ready for makeup. I spray it all over my face, leave it for about 15 seconds and then dab it in with a sponge. And by the way, for sponge, it will always be Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Yes, that is the one, and I think it will always be. I carry it everywhere with me. So yes, this primer comes in real handy, and it can also make a tired face look glowy, you guys. It's magical. Now to lock in those pores, I always use the Maybelline Master Prime Blur Plus Smooth Primer. I have used the Smashbox primer, all of them. I got sample sizes and they were great, but this one does the job, and it's like way cheaper, so I use it a lot in my T-zone, especially during summers. During winters, I do not use a pore filling primer because I do not need one. I use hydrating ones because my skin is very dry during winters, and it's like a combo kind of skin during summers. Next is foundation, and for that I'm using the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour Full Coverage Foundation. I fell in love with this foundation when I tried it for the very first time, which will be like December 2018, I guess, and I have been using it since then. If you're looking for a full coverage, long-lasting foundation, this is the one that you should definitely give a try. Absolutely love this, plus the shade is so good. It's actually the color of my forehead, so it evens out everything and gives that beautiful even toned brown color to my skin that makes me feel more like myself, and no white cast, no flashback. I'm saying this because I have literally worn this foundation in so many different types of lightings. Now let's move to concealer, and to be honest, I had 3 options here, but I picked the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD in pure beige because I have used it the most. The other options were Wet n Wild Photo Focus and the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This concealer is blendable, it has got almost full coverage, will not dry out your under eyes or wherever you apply it, and it's affordable. Plus, it has so many shades, you will definitely find a perfect shade for yourself. I use pure beige as concealer. I also have their orange and green corrector. Orange I used to use for my dark circles when they were like super intense, and green I ordered for zits and stuff. For setting my face, I'm going to use a tinted powder as always. This is the Sugar Set the Tone Tinted Powder in 30, I think. I have never looked back at translucent or banana powders after I started using tinted powders, because tinted powders do not give me that white cast and flashback. They sit on my skin beautifully and they do not dry out my skin. Also, a little goes a long way with this powder because it already has that tint, so you do not have to slap powder all over your face to get that blurred out effect. Next is cream contour. To be honest, I'm still exploring the world of cream contour because I think that it's an absolute art. It can transform your face completely and make you look super snatched if you do it the right way. Let's cut my BS, and here I am using the Nykaa Skin Genius Foundation Stick in Toffee Chisel. If your skin tone is deeper than me, it may not work on your skin, but it works perfectly if you're around NC 40-42. I use a brush because it gives me more control over the product instead of directly using it from the stick. I'm talking more about the products and less about the techniques because I think you clicked on this video because of the products, right? Anyways, this does blend beautifully into your skin and it has that bronzy kind of warmth that makes your face look like it's perfectly tanned. So here I just contoured my cheekbones, forehead, jawline, and I do not touch my nose. I don't like cream contouring my nose, but I do like a snatched jaw. So I make sure that I get rid of my double chin completely. Next, I'm using the concealer to carve out my cheekbones. I'm placing it right below my contour and I am going to blend it in with my sponge. That's why I use the least amount of foundation on my jaw because I know that I will be placing products over there. And yes, the fish face helps. It does. Just because we're doing a summer look, why not bronze up that neck and shoulder? So yes, I'm just contouring my collarbones. Let's get to the eyes. Using the Wet n Wild Kohl pencil, I'm creating a sort of guideline for my eyeshadow. By the way, I already primed my eyes with the same concealer. And today's eye look is going to be this super exaggerated cat eye type winged liner look. Next, I'm going to take the Roxy X Revolution palette, Ride or Die palette. I'm taking the shade Pumpkin and I'm applying it in my crease. I remember using this palette so many times. Actually, it's the Tammy X Revolution Tropical Carnival palette that I should have used over here because I did hit the pan on almost 3 shades I think, but just because I wanted to do something neutral, I used this palette. If you want to see more colorful looks, please follow me on Instagram because I do love doing colorful looks over there. Next, I'm going to take the shade Cola and I'm going to apply it in my crease. I'm slowly building up my crease. So first I place it on the outer V and then I take my Morphe brush and blend it into my crease. For the next step, I am going to use the same concealer. This is the LA Girl concealer, but I'm using it with the help of a brush and I'm placing it on my eyelid. This is not a cut crease, you guys, or anything like that. It's just simple applying the concealer and fading it in. Then I'm going to top it off with a foiled kind of shade. So yes, I'm just going to use this shade and highlight my eyelid. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going in with the same shades that I applied into my crease. That is Pumpkin followed by Cola. Now I did lose a little bit of clip, you guys. I'm sorry for that. But yes, I'm using the Maybelline gel eyeliner. It's my favorite gel eyeliner and all the products are going to be linked in the description. So you can definitely check them out. I'm just using the Maybelline gel eyeliner here and I'm using it on a very thin brush. And I created this winged eyeliner look for hooded eyes. Even if you look straight forward, your eyes are not going to look droopy or hooded. You're just going to get that perfect cat eye sort of effect. For my eyebrows, I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Artist Brow Pomade in Ebony. And I don't think Nykaa has it in stock, so I'm gonna search it on a couple of different websites and I will link it if I find it somewhere. But yes, this is my favorite eyebrow product to fill in my eyebrows because you can see you can get those precise hair-like strokes with this product and it's so easy to fill your eyebrows. Plus, it looks natural, you know, it's the perfect color. So yes, next for the brow gel, I'm going to use this LA Color Tinted Brow Gel and you can see it separates your brow hairs so nicely and makes them look so fluffy. For the next step, I'm going to use the Maybelline Hypercurl Mascara because You know, it has got a very thin wand and that's why I use it most of the times. For lashes, I'm using the Nykaa Lash Talk false eyelashes in Melodrama. If you want to try drugstore lashes, you should definitely give this style a try. It has got that perfect volume and it also makes your eyes look more open. Next, we are going to move ahead to powder contour, and for that I'm using this Nykaa Contour and Conquer palette. I'm not going crazy with powder contour today because we already did cream contour, so yes, I am just applying a very little amount. For blush, I'm using this Nykaa Get Cheeky Blush Duo in the shade Malibu Barbie, and this is such a good blush, you guys. It has got just the right amount of pigmentation. I don't like blushes that are very much pigmented because it's really difficult to handle them. You can just throw on this blush on your face even if you do not have any makeup on and it looks good. For highlighter, I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in Molten Gold. Obviously, this is the most used highlighter because I love a blinding highlighter and this is such a good blinding highlighter. Now, I do not have a most used lipstick, but yes, I am just going to line my lips with this one first. This is from Maybelline Super Ink Crayon, I think, and then I'm gonna top it off with Peach Bunny from Sugar Nothing Else Matter. Now let's move on to setting your whole face, and for that I'm using the PAC Micro Fixer, an absolute favorite. It merges all the makeup layers that you have applied on your face, your highlighter, blush, contour, everything looks like one. That's why I love the setting spray. And next, obviously, this look cannot be completed without a bronzer, so I'm just using the Bahama Mama bronzer. This is one of the first bronzers that I started using, and I'm just applying it on my shoulder, collarbone, that's it. So that's it for the video, you guys. This is the completed look. It's intense, right? I mean, look at that wing. I hope this will be helpful for someone out there, and yes, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.